Well, oh my goodness. Hello, everybody. Melinda Jacobs, clinical hypnotherapist, intuitive coach. It has been a very, very long time since I've been with you guys live. I just had such a powerful, inspiring experience with a client that I just wanted to bring it to you and share it because it applies to me personally, and I think it applies to so many. For a lot of you, you know that I do some work with weight loss, people who are in the healing journey of looking at releasing the excess weight, looking at those past experiences that in some way caused the excess weight, and and I know that for a lot of us, that we have so much tied into how we look. In fact, I'm going to give you a true confession. One of the reasons that I haven't been live is because COVID stress, my body changed a little bit, and I was very self-conscious. And so this conversation that I had today just absolutely applies to me. And what I realize for myself and for so many people is the power of shame and self-hatred for how we look, for the aging that's happening in our bodies, and the messages we get through everywhere. Social media, we get it in advertising, we get it in everywhere. These messages are bombarding us, telling us how we should look, and that if we don't look a particular way, well then, by God, by all means, get yourself hidden and just shroud yourself in shame and self-hatred. Oh, these messages are so hard, and they come in at such a young age. And I'm wondering, are you struggling? Are you struggling with shame in some way? Are you holding some kind of judgment about, ooh, I can't do that because of this, because of how I look, or because of the education I have, or that I don't have, or because there's something about what my bank account says that measures me as a human being, or you get on that scale and somehow that number magically determines your worthiness as an individual? Well, I just want to call bullshit on the whole thing. And the question that was posed is like, okay, so shame and hatred is operating in me so powerfully that it's preventing me from stepping out and doing the things I want. How do I do it differently? And I want to talk first about getting out with grace. uh, this is a finger trap. I'm not going to put any kind of ethnicity on it. It's a finger trap. And finger traps are really great reminders. I highly recommend you get one to have a visceral, physical experience of what it feels like to pull and fight against something. The trap tightens and tightens. The way we get out of these patterns of thinking and allowing our shame to take over and our self hatred to take over with our lives is grace. We offer and extend ourselves grace. We're moving into the place, we're moving into the struggle, recognizing, for body shame, we'll just kind of keep that on point, but this applies to everything. It's like, you know what? Yes, of course I feel shame about my body because I was taught that. I was taught that by the institutions. I was taught that by the fashion industry. I've been taught that by men. I've been taught that by women. I've been taught that by my mother, by my father. Everybody taught me how to feel about my body. So I'm going to give myself lots of grace for feeling the way I do, for having those ideas and those thoughts about myself. I'm just going to extend kindness and grace and say, you know what, Melinda, it's okay that you feel that. It's okay that you don't want to be seen in the world. It's okay that you kind of want to hide from life and from the public, and it's okay. And then the next thing is the power of our choice. Now that we recognize shame is operating my decisions, shame is preventing me from moving out into the world and living the life and stepping into the happiness that I have right here in this moment. I'm going to choose something else. I'm going to choose to accept myself for who I am right now. And I hear it every day. Every day I hear this with people is like, but if I accept who I am, then I'm not going to get to that better body. I'm not going to get to that better relationship. I'm just going to sit here and wallow. And the truth is when we finally go, you know what? This is who I am. We get out. We get out through the power of choice of saying, you know what, I'm no longer going to allow that shame, that message that I am my body, that my body defines my value, that number on the scale defines my value, that number in my bank account defines my value, what I own on paper defines my value. I am going to choose to recognize I am valuable regardless. I am valuable because I am here. I am worthy because I am here. My joy is here in this moment. My happiness is here in this moment. My health is here in this moment. And I'm going to choose that. And it might be a choice that you take again and again and again and again, 100, 1,000 times a day. And if you choose, beloveds, if you choose happiness in this moment, acceptance in this moment, offering grace to yourself in this moment, you're getting out of the struggle. You're getting out of the fight. The choice is what frees you from the trap. And it allows you to pour your energy, your time into something creative and wonderful. Aren't you tired of giving shame so much energy? Aren't you tired of seeing everyone else live the lives that are seemingly happy and joyous? And you're allowing that choice of shame and whatever to define your value. That's a choice. And when you recognize it consciously, it's like, oh, there I went. I unconsciously chose shame. Oops, I unconsciously chose to the not good enough. When you start recognizing that it's a choice and that you could choose something different, you know what? Even though I feel that, I'm going to choose to do it anyways. Even though I don't feel good enough, I'm going to step out anyways. Even though the bank account shows this, I'm going to know that abundance is mine. Even though this is happening in my life, I'm choosing health. That choice, moment to moment to moment, is what shapes and changes us. And I am here, beloveds, to support you through these patterns, through these habits, through these old messages. I'm here to support you to that place where you are consciously seeing your choices and consciously able to choose the thing that affirms life, that affirms your happiness and your joy. So please reach out. quantumtherapeutics@gmail. There's my phone number. I am happy to support you through whatever challenge is in the way of you making the choice that really you deserve to live the life you love. Thank you so much for joining in, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Please share this if it touched you, if you know someone else could benefit. Have a beautiful day.